wants these gloves. Lorenzo and Oxnard, you're on with Max and Marcel.
Me and Lorenzo rolling in the Benzo.
With Max, you're talking about promoters getting together. Isn't that what Top Rank and Golden Boy trying to get together now, creating the best fights for people that want to see the great fights?
Yes, it's not exactly what I'm talking about. In lieu of a one kind of umbrella organization that has a kind of major league of boxing, the best you can hope for is promoters doing business with each other. Again, Al Heyman is trying essentially to do that with the PBC. Of course, he's technically an advisor, not a promoter.
Yes.
And he also doesn't have, when you look at the best pound-for-pound fighters, now that Floyd's retired, who are they? They're Andre Ward, they're Triple G, Rigondeaux, Kovalev, Lomachenko, Pacquiao and Klitschko of the older guys. They're a bunch of guys, and none of those are PBC fighters.
What happened to that Puerto Rican or Cuban guy that 50 Cent had? He's not good anymore?
You talking about Gamboa? New York is Gamboa.
Yeah, what happened?
He fought Terrence. Oh, by the way, another top guy, Terrence Crawford.
Crawford got him. Huh?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Adrian Bronner looked like he was promising, but he didn't taking things seriously, and so
Yep.
And Sean Porter and Keith Thurman. These are good fighters, but these are not fighters that are on any real top 10 pound for pound lists. All right, John in L.A. Go ahead, John.
Max, I'm back.
Get him. Go get. Come on.
Yeah, I just want to let all the callers know. I can see through Max. He just made up Max. If you
made up Max.
He said. If you listen to what he said. Whenever Max talks, he big ups an HBO fighter. He said Triple G is the recognized middleweight champion.
Right, consensus.
Consensus.
John, I just want to tell you. No.
Oh,
hold
man,
on.
Max ain't still
Hold on.
Yeah, you already flipped.
Wait, John.
Get him, John.
You have not made 1 point. This is the second phone call you've made.
No, he made a
2
point
days.
last time.
He had zero points. John, hold on. So you're saying that Triple G is not the consensus middleweight champion?
Why are you trying to jump on him before he make his real point?
Go ahead. What's your point?
My point.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Max. Right.
Shook.
Miguel Cotto, right, knocked out the consensus.
No, the lineal champion. Yeah.
Which was Sergio Martinez.
Right.
And has fought much higher caliber competition than Triple G.
Not since then. No, he has. No, John. This is the problem. I can't do this when Marcel's making those noises. John, this is the problem with your points. Again, you've made 0 sense in 2 days. Since he beat Sergio Martinez, how many times has Miguel Cotto fought?
It doesn't matter how many.
I'm asking you a question. How many times has he fought?
Hey, Max, be nice.
He beat the consensus champ.
No. He beat the lineal. He beat the lineal champ to become the lineal middleweight champion. Since then, he's fought once against the guy Triple G just knocked out. That's all he's done. So the whole point in talking about consensus champion. The whole point. The whole point in talking about consensus champion is to point out that sometimes a fighter, even though he's the lineal champion, which is Miguel Cotto, because of inactivity or inferior opposition, etc., a consensus might form around someone else, which is Triple G. Now, why is it in HBO's best interest for me to talk about Triple G when Miguel Cotto this weekend is fighting on HBO pay-per-view?
Oh, drop the mic! John, you did. That's my dog, Max. I always believed in you. I'm sorry. Hey, John, you want some gloves, though? Cook them up, Max.
John, I want to hear what he says.
He did.
Is he there?
It's because Triple G is now the new cash cow of HBO.
No, actually, Cotto generates more money than Triple G. What are you talking about?
Oh, John, damn.
Okay, if he makes more money, that's on name. As far as potential, as far as brand, Triple G is the new high
commodity. So you're saying that you think that I'm saying that a consensus is formed around Triple G because it's in the best business interests of HBO. That's why I'm saying it. Is that your claim?
Exactly.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, so let's take a sampling. So John, let's take a sampling. Raj, you're a fight fan. Around whom is the consensus forming that they're the best middleweight in the world? That they're the middleweight champ, Triple G.
Not even close.
Am I making a clear distinction between the lineal champion and the consensus champion? The lineal champion being Cotto, the man who beat the man who beat the man, and the consensus forming around Triple G. Mario, who is the consensus formed around in the middleweight division?
Triple G.
Or do you work for HBO? No, I don't. Okay. Rod, you work for HBO?
I would love to have a check from them, but I currently am not getting one.
Marcellus,
What's up, dog?
Around whom has the consensus formed in the middle?
Mayweather. No, he in that Raw division. All right.
So, John, what are
Triple
you
G.
talking about?
Triple G. Damn, John. I
John,
believe
go ahead.
in
Keep
you,
going.
John. I
Keep
believed
going.
in you.
You're not looking at the totality of it. The totality of it is that Miguel Cotto has beat much more credible opposition. Who has Triple G fighting?
John, you know apparently you don't follow boxing. We're talking about the middleweight championship. At middleweight, Cotto has beaten two fighters who were really middleweights. One was Sergio Martinez, and one was Daniel Geale, and in fact, they were catchweight bouts. And middleweight is defined as a maximum of 160 pounds. And when you contract for a fight where the maximum is under 160 pounds, you are technically not fighting at middleweight. So, in fact, Cotto has beaten no true by the definition of the word middleweights at all, and yet I recognize him as the lineal middleweight champion.
But they fight the middleweight.
You're so sexy when you talk like that, man. Sexy.
Cotto beat Sergio Martinez.
Right. You said that four times, and that's why I consider him the lineal middleweight champ. And yet no one considers him the best middleweight in the world. And in fact, Cotto has told me in the ring. Cotto has looked at me when I asked him about middleweight, and he said to me, personally, during the post-fight interview, which was broadcast, apparently you missed it. Do I look like a middleweight to you? And I said, in other words, you don't think you're really a middleweight. And he said, do I look like a middleweight to you? In other words, he doesn't need to fight Triple G, who's a bigger fighter than him anyway. And Triple G fights at middleweight.
Okay, Triple G hasn't.
That's enough. John, you got to come stronger. Come stronger next time.
You ain't gonna give him no gloves after beat him up like that, so he can fight back.
He got nothing.
Damn.
This is the same thing as yesterday. Yo, you hating on Mayweather since you left HBO? No, I always said good things and bad things depending on what we were talking about with everyone.
And this is you sick? Imagine if you were feeling good, man.
That's all I got.
This boy got it.
That was the last I had in my All right, listen. Let's take these.